Do you remember last time I told you how Littlefoot and his friends came to the land of the human being? They discovered a cave and were hearing a hissing noise before walking in its passage. And when they met the source of the hiss, they realized it was Thomas the Tank Engine, and he gave them a book so they could learn proper words and then use a map with the book. The journey started in Gumleaves Camp and it ended in Teller, who of Wee Georgia Wood, after chase happened in New Norfolk and a short stay in a woodland shed when we tackled Carver Snake. Where they ended up is in the Cradle Valley, meeting other dinosaurs, Dink, Shiler, Amber, Scat, Flapper, and Krusty. They rested in the cave after Dink said to Littlefoot they would have to try another way to get back to Gumleaves. Hoping it would be less difficult. One morning, they all decided to head back and find Mr. Feehorns if he would see this Cradle Valley. Problem. He doesn't know this land has animals that replaced us years ago, and vehicles too. It's a long explanation to tell him about our trip, said Sir. How did you guys get to Gumleaves, by the way? Asked Littlefoot. Well, when you shoot us the map, we'll tell you what happened in Green Myrtle when Canada was combined with the rest of the states. We were playing hide and seek with a Dippo Collis called Dippo. He was wanting to play the game when we all fell in a cave on a hill. We ended up landing on a hut human beings call, and we met a strange green creature that calls himself a steam train, Percy. He gave us a book and a map by water. Other creatures were the tugs we mentioned before. We learned quite a lot when travelling in the human world. Dink explained every detail. Gosh, and you avoided meeting Carp, but we haven't before we tackled him. He has this ability to hypnotize anyone and anything, said Chomper. Oh, I just remembered. Before we came here, we forgot Dippo. We looked in the river, but he got a spook from the tugs. Dink had a sudden thought. What's that other gorge over there? Asked Littlefoot. That? Oh, that's the second entrance for them to go in and out of the Cradle Valley, said Amber. But why are you looking at it oddly? Something grey and black. I think we met Dippo too, said Littlefoot. I think he's called a sub. Maybe he knows him. looking for you. We went to have a look at the river gorge. Hello, Sab. Who are you, and do you know a Diplocaulus called Diplo? Asked Shyla. Hello, I took see dinosaurs in the non-prehistoric times. I'm Grandpa's. Me 10 cents and sunshine just fished some fish and caught this creature. He got hit from top hat and was pressed on a rock. He called us to get it off, and we had to get it to this valley you live in. He's still alive, thank goodness, said the sub. The little tugs came in with the poop. Hey guys, oh, Dink, I thought you flew up in Cable Valley, said the poop. You lot might shot his injury. It's not really a good journey for him when he sleeps in the open water, said Sunshine. Hey, get on top of my head. Lizards, manfish, whatever next. We took him to the same cave the day before. He was put in a pit of water, and one of them went to find someone who could help. Littlefoot had a look. Ah, there's someone who can help you. He brought the someone into the valley. Hello, you must be the root runner. We haven't met a bird like yourself, said Sir. I've seen what the tugs brought in. Where's he put? Asked the root runner. Just in the cave, said Littlefoot. The bird met the creature before sorting his paw. He gave it a clean. He bandaged it up, and Drip made a little wiggle on his claws. He wasn't better for the travel back even when he was bandaged. Your friends will have to carry you, but a bucket of water can keep you breathing. Where did this accident happen? Asked the runner. Oh, that's easy to explain. Where I was when Thomas thought I was Tar, said the pooh. I was out swimming till Top Hat came by me, and the Swede squashed me on a rock. Painful it is, and he got 10 cents and sunshine to fish me out. That's a lesson you lot need to take water. Safety. And by the way, sir, I went to your time telling this Triceratops you were her, and he followed me to Gumleaves. He met Top Hat, and we took him her, said the runner.
Oh, he's gone. What? Dad in the Cradle Valley? Huh? Oh. Huh? The? Oh. Oh.
They looked up surprised. There you are, sir. What are you doing in this non-dinosaur land? Said Mr. Freeholds. Sir, took her father the hooked of it. Little thought and shoot the Triceratops, the tugs, and sub. Seems he didn't understand them. Some difference you're learning, but we have to get hooked to all time. I'm not used to this valley yet. All the same, I too haven't seen, machines on water and lined paths, he said. They're called tracks, Dad. Now, to get back, Dink suggested we could with the tugs so as to have protection from other vessels. Dip hurt himself once today, said Sir. Hey, look there. It's that snake again, cried Chomper. It was none other than Car. He was seeking revenge on the little dinosaurs, but when he saw Mr. Freeholds, he backed off. Back off, you little soft bag. A good thing I came along to know what you were trying to do after the bird pooped me, he said. Gee, all with snakes to keep out, remarked Littlefoot. After telling Mr. Freeholds where they stayed, they began the journey back with the tugs and sub. Car could stare at them till they were out of sight before he left. I despise the big pot eater. Oh, the headache. dip on Sunshine the rest of the way as they left the Cable Valley. Across the ocean, looking everywhere they did, apart from looking ahead. Mr. Seahorns, as usual, wasn't used to being in an ocean this different. "There's Orford," said Dink. "That Orford will lead us." "Good luck, dinosaurs. Come back any time," said Sunshine. "I'll manage. I can drag the bucket," said the Pooh. "But someone has to carry me."
That was quick. Oh, God. Like lightning.
Once again, he landed on the beach and went walking to the right, finding the campsite. That drive has to be on the left with trees on each side, but we'll keep on the right in a field. There's a police car we should look out for. It can alert animal catchers. When we come to the campsite, we'll check to see if anyone has arrived in it first, explained Littlefoot. We hope you hide yourself, Mr. Seahorns. You're big and we're small. But the trees can hide me all right, just as long as we too hungry, said Mr. Seahorns. After the long walk, he saw the giant. "That is, well, who?" said Krusty. "I might think again, guys. We got company," said Dink. "What is it?" asked Littlefoot. "What kind of car is that?" Dink asked. "I'll check," said Flapper. But he was about to get a spook. The headlights suddenly blinded the pterodactyl, and he got bombarded from a horn. "Move, Flapper, move!" shouted Dink. "It's blinded me!" cried Flapper. All the dinosaurs popped onto the roof, grabbing Flapper, but all stood looking away from the incoming car, screeching to stop. Poor Dipple, in the chaos, was dropped onto its bonnet. When they recovered, he looked up at the face of the car, managing to get Dipple off the bonnet. "Oh, Whack, you all right?" said Littlefoot, concerned. "I think so." "I should think why. This would remind me of my loss." Said the car. "What were you not doing popping up onto the road?" Your headlights blinded Flappers, who we had to grab him but couldn't escape your reach. I do apologize, said Littlefoot. What kind of car are you? I'm a Griffin Stift 2832 double-featured cold butters, and after this trip to Gumleaves Camp, I should rest from my fright. But you dinosaurs, Thomas, to me, should land sights. Here in Tasmania, we drive on the left in America. Anyone that drives on the right, said the car. No, we didn't look differences. Not do it again. It's like a big feat. We mingled. Butters continued on to the campsite. The dinosaurs continued on, but it needed to find water for drip. It kicked to the campsite, hiding in the nearby wood. One of them, like Littlefoot and Dink, went to a dining cabin. I've got it. I'll try slipping in that bottom crack of the closed door, said Dip, climbing out of his empty bucket. He's crazy. Getting into tight spots, remarked Dink. Drip managed to fill the lock on the inside. He tapped the door to tell Littlefoot to open it. Littlefoot walked in to have a first look. My word! This is what we'd see in prehistoric times, he exclaimed. The place is empty, Dink. We'll find some water in her. There's a kitchen where we can find a sink to fill up Drip's bucket. Let's tour at the same time, said Dink. Quickly. Quickly, he went to the kitchen, finding a sink. Once by the tap, he put the bucket in the sink. Drip filled the tap with water, and then he went back to the others. When reunited, he went deeper into the woods, finding a cave somewhere. I remember it was by a tree, said Chomper. Let's split up to see who can find it. We're all new to this woodland. Good idea. Dad can look too, said Sir. We did. has to be here somewhere, said Scud. Nothing here but a trail to a shed we don't have time to visit, as we haven't time to, said Schuyler. But this dead tree can't block it, said Mr. Seahorse, who had found something to do in the search. Any luck, you lot? Called Dink. We all haven't seeked it, said Sir. Found it, called Littlefoot. You They all gathered in front of a cliff wall, with one tree standing by it. There, in front of them, was the cave, and to their luck, there was the same swoop. "Who, here we come," they all said. One by one, they walked through the cave, walking up the swoop, pushing through the bushes, till the path became a flat. At last, we emerged into the familiar landscape we all recognize as the prehistoric land. The dinosaurs arrived back in the Great Valley. After today's adventure in the human time, we went to the hoops, but Littlefoot thought of a better lake for Dripple to live in. Up in the top woodland, they saw the lake with a hollow tree, along with a cave he saw earlier before he was by the river. "I thought we can rest up here, as it's late, we do realize," said Littlefoot. "Yes, I was thinking the same thing," said Mr. Seahorse. "Time you should rest your feet from this new land we explored. So we slept in the upper woodland cave with the lake. It had been exhausting for them. Littlefoot, before he slept, thought of the human world and how the Cradle Valley felt like their land. It got him thinking if there were tree tracks too, because he just remembered seeing some before we came walking up her. Next morning, the little dinosaurs formed a club of hoop and toe before playing, as he wanted to show his friends the track he saw. First, he showed them the map of the separate continents, and we all pointed at what spot can be walked on, such as Canada, Europe, and Tasmania. But we didn't see a continent beside it. That is called New Zealand. We can have a look at it. Sunshine said there's a tractor called Massive Ferguson, said Littlefoot. We'll visit when we have time or when we see you up to visiting that cave, said Littlefoot. Right now, let's play pine coop toss. You lead the way, Littlefoot, said Dink. It's held in another top woodland. That's not the ball. And who ends the ultimate adventure for the little dinosaurs that moved in the human world. The first explorer in it was a success, and with some chase and a wake-up call, we still have the dictionary to learn what words we'd never heard of. I hope we don't get into trouble again when we next time visit us.
Oops! You little... Oh! Bugbearer!